The Rainbow and What a Wonderful World medley. Very popular piece of music. It's 1905, Queensland time. My name is Anne O'Keefe and I'm with you just for the next 19 minutes or so. And we've been trying to keep you in touch with essential information as the Brisbane and Bremer rivers rise. And I'll give you some of that information, particularly in relation to trains, planes, and possibly automobiles as well. We've got obviously a lot of people concerned about power. There's a number of people without power as the sun rises on this Wednesday morning. And Karen McMahon is with Energex. G'day, Karen.
Good morning.
How many people are without power at the moment?
Well, currently we've got over 51,400 customers across East Queensland without power. It's been a pretty big night. We're preparing to progressively come off power in the Brisbane CBD area from 8:30 this morning. And also we have had to cut power to the Ipswich CBD area as of 11 o'clock last night.
So where are the majority of those 51,000 customers or so?
The most affected area at the moment is Ipswich and surround, so suburbs like Goodna, Belgrade Park, those sort of areas, Bundamba, and yes, all over the place really. Sunshine Coast has been affected by floodwaters particularly. We're just urging people to stay away from fallen power lines or any infrastructure that's been damaged. It is extremely dangerous, and if you do see it around the place, just give Energex a call on 13 19 62.
Now, is most of this, most of these areas that are without power, are they for a preventative reason, or I guess you're probably seeing a mix, as you mentioned, some is because of direct flooding. So I'm just sort of trying to get a sense of how much of it has been switched off to keep people safe, and how much is just because it's gone out because it's been damaged, the infrastructure.
It's both issues really. There's a lot of damage to the network caused by flooding, and obviously that makes a dangerous mix of electricity and water, and also preventative measures. We're just trying to make sure that everybody's kept safe, including people and property. And so, yeah, it's a bit of both really. We're just thanking residents for their patience and understanding during this what is now a natural disaster for South East Queensland.
Yeah, certainly. How much infrastructure has been affected already? I mean, and are we talking major infrastructure like substations? I mean, what's been damaged?
We are talking major infrastructure. We're talking about poles coming down all over the place, and just lots of damage to the network that we really can't access. A lot of it at the moment is just too dangerous for our crews. But the crews are on standby and also out there working to just get everything on as quickly and as safely as possible. But people can expect electricity interruptions for quite some time yet.
Now, pardon my ignorance, and I know nothing about how you guys work, and I mean, nor should I necessarily understand, but for those people who are without power at the moment, is there a chance of it being put back on temporarily in those areas where you have turned it off for a preventative reason?
Only if it is safe to do so. Affected areas will be re-energised sort of on a case-by-case basis, but some areas can be expected to be without power for extended periods. It's just basically an access issue is the main one for our crews actually not being able to access the sites and to improve the supply of electricity in those areas.
I guess what's influenced that question, we had a call from a lady at 2R whose power's been off since 8 o'clock last night. Now, she wasn't aware that was going to happen, which, is fair enough. You guys do what you need to do, and everyone understands that. She's wondering, though, then she made a call to Energex and was told that Friday, possibly, in terms of power not being able to be re-energised for her place. But, do people who have no power at the moment, should they expect to be without power for a number of days?
We are asking people to prepare to be without power for an extended period. It is a case-by-case basis, and we'll do everything that we can, but there's just so much damage going on at the moment, and this is just a huge, huge disaster for South East Queensland. One thing we really want to get out there is people with medical conditions who do rely on electrical powered equipment, such as refrigerators, just to seek medical advice and make sure that they're prepared for that.
Definitely. So people should be getting ice for their SDs, expecting that they're not going to have the ability to keep refrigerated items for a couple of days at least.
Yeah, just to be prepared for the worst, and hopefully we can get things up and running as quickly and as safely as possible, but just to be prepared.
Okay, and again, my ignorance, I've often heard the term load shifting bandied about. I've got no real idea or concept about how that works, but would there be a situation perhaps in the Brisbane area that you may load shift, or whatever that does mean, and so people whose immediate or local substation isn't directly affected, so they might lose power at some stage over the next couple of days? Is that possible?
That is possible. Obviously, ASX tries to keep as many customers, many homes and businesses connected at all times, so we do switching and things like that to try and keep as many people going. But this is just such a huge issue at the moment, and flood waters are continuing to rise. It's just very unsafe for obviously residents of South East Queensland as well as our crews. So we'll keep you updated and do everything that we can.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much for your time. Another busy day ahead for you guys as well, and everyone appreciates the efforts that the crews go to in particular, and trying to get in there and identify damage and getting it repaired, but we understand that safety comes first. So thanks for talking to us this morning.
No problem, thank you.
Karen McMahon, spokesperson for Energex. So over 51,000 people without power at the moment. They have asked please do stay away from any fallen power lines, and for those who are experiencing the energisation, that just crept in. I haven't heard that. No, you've got to love these new ways that they describe things. But anyway, basically if you're without power at the moment, and it is because you're in an area that has been affected by flooding, if it's been quite severe in your area, as Karen said, their crews aren't going to be likely to be able to get in there and sort out exactly what the problem is and get it fixed anytime really soon. So you do need to be prepared to be without power for a couple of days. All right, and they obviously don't just go around switching the power off. If they don't need to, they have advised us on several occasions that they take that seriously. So if you are without power and you're perhaps thinking, well, I haven't had any flooding here yet, they are not only dealing with damage to infrastructure that has already occurred, but the prospect of that occurring over the next 36 hours. 11 to 5, Queensland time. You're with Anne O'Keefe. And it's been really lovely to have your company this morning. Thank you. We're going to do it all again tomorrow night, and of course your local breakfast team will be coming in and taking over very soon. ABC Local Radio Queensland is your emergency service network, and we're here. We are here to help you. We can all get through this